Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Golden Comedy Club, Cincinnati's home for stand-up comedy. Funniest person in Cincinnati finals, make some noise! Please turn your cell phones on silent. Don't heckle the comedians in the contest. And keep that thing talk down or you will be ready to leave. With that out of the way, make some noise for all the finalists for the funniest person in Cincinnati! Please, everyone on the stage, you're hoping to see for the evening. The very funny, the very talented, give me a loud for Lee Kimbrough!
What's going on Tuesday night? How we living, huh? Make a little noise. Let's go, baby. Got 10 finalists here to see ya. I know a bunch of you guys are here supporting someone in particular. So at this moment, let's all make a lot of noise for every comedian that is on the finals tonight, huh? They are all huddled outside. We are sold out. There's no room for them in here. They'll be coming in one by one. So thank you guys for showing up. 250 people tried to get into the FPIC. 250 people signed up. 130 people got in. There are 10 finalists, and there will be one champion. You guys ready to do this shit? Yeah, baby! Been doing this contest for 25 years. This is the first year we switched it up a little bit. Make some noise if you have been to one of these before in years past, huh? Okay, a couple. We used to have 2 brackets. We whittled it down. The competition is strong. There's 1 bracket. You guys know the drill. 10 comics are gonna come up here, okay? If someone crushes, if you really like them, if you go, that person just resonated with me, go ahead and vote for them. But in a perfect world, you sit back for 50 minutes, you watch 10 people do their set, and then at the end, we'll have all the comics come back up here. They'll come, they'll do a Miss America wave and smile, so you guys can put a name to a face, then you vote. Here's the key, there's 10 people, you can only vote for 3, okay? You can't vote for your buddy 3 times. You can't vote for 4 people, you can't vote for 2 people, you gotta vote for 3 people. When you're done with your ballot, you'll hold it up in the air. Some fine young man or woman will walk around with a bucket, take your vote, and then a bunch of comedians will go in the back and count them, so it'll take like 3 hours. And then we will have a champion crowned. Is that a fair deal, huh? That's a fair deal. So when we are in the back tallying votes, I will come back up here to shuck and jive a little bit to, keep the show going. It is quite the difficult task because you guys will be tired. The lights will have come up, and then my dumb ass will have to come back up here, and you'll be like, I don't know if I'm feeling this, you know? So we got another mic. I'll do some jokes, I'll talk to you, and then we'll have a couple comedians come up. We'll talk some shit. If you're in the audience right now and you've got a joke, maybe you got your favorite street joke in your head, maybe your favorite joke your grandpa told you growing up, you can come up here and do that, and we'll figure it out, huh? That's a fair deal. Good deal. I know it's a little off-putting that I'm wearing a suit and I kind of look like white Steve Harvey, but, what are you gonna do? It's fine. At best, white Steve Harvey. At worst, I look like Mr. Phil. Not quite Dr. Phil. More like hospital janitor Phil, I can't legally give you any advice, but if we have 4 beers together, I'll try to help you out, It's the Mr. Phil promise. Good deal. Anybody Uber here? Drinking and driving, 100%. All right, cool, good. Good for you guys. You can't get a Dewey on a Tuesday, brother? Come on, man. First mile out of here is a parking lot. Who gives a shit, dude? Do a couple laps, you're fine. Montgomery PD's busy. They can't catch all of us, dude. We'll leave at the same time. Who gives a shit? It's a fun energy, man. God, like I said, dude, 25 years this contest has been going on. I don't have all the numbers, but I've been here for the last 10 or so, and I can say that since I've been here, this is the only contest that we've ever had, where every single finalist is indeed a Cincinnati native, huh? A Cincinnati comic. 10 out of 10, baby. We had people come and do this contest all summer long. We had people from Chicago. We had people from Nashville. People came up from Atlanta, Indiana. That doesn't count. But, you know, all sorts of places, man. And it's 10 out of 10 Cincinnati. That shit gets me hyped. So the funniest person in Cincinnati in 2024 will be from motherfucking Cincinnati. And I love that. I love that. There's not a dud in the mix. No one got to the finals on accident. This show is going to be really good. All you got to do is sit back, enjoy yourself, laugh, keep your phone in your pocket. Don't holler out, man. Comedy, I know it seems pretty trivial, but to myself and to everybody that joined this contest and to everybody who managed to make it to the finals, it is the most important thing to them. So everyone has busted their ass to get here, so when they come up and they got their 5 minutes, please, just as, you know, a matter of respect, just lock it in, you know? You don't gotta holler out, you don't gotta take a picture, no heckling, all that fun stuff. Just sit back, hold your lover's hand, and for about an hour, all you gotta do is laugh, huh? Oh, is that your boy? Hell yeah, man. Grab his hand then, brother. Come on, man. Come on. Energy in here is good, dude. Sometimes sold out shows like geek people out. They think it's gonna be so fun and the expectations are so high, and then they get here and they're like, there's a lot of people here. I don't know about this. But the energy in here is good, because I've been walking around all night. I called a bunch of you on the phone today. You guys were very polite. That was nice of you. Yep, that's me. Y'all thought I was a comedian? Bitch, I'm a secretary, dude. Some of you guys were not nice. I was like, I put on my customer service voice. I was like, yes, hello, this is Lee from Go Bananas Comedy Club calling to confirm your reservation. And 12 people were like, yeah. Yeah. What do you mean? I was like, I got you down for 2, and they're like, sure. You know, but the vibe generally is pretty good, man. I saw you guys out front. You guys got here early. I was observing you in the room. You guys are making each other laugh. You guys are talking. I saw a couple grown-ass men give each other a fucking organic high five. I was like, this is good. Because sometimes before the show starts, you're doing a little intel, and you peek out at the audience to see who you're working with, and it is bad. Sometimes it's like 100 awkward Tinder dates and 20 dead marriages. And you're like, shit, these people don't even like each other. Me and my boys don't stand a chance. But not you guys, man. We are nice and lubed up in here on a Tuesday, dude. I love that. I love that. All right, good deal. Do a couple jokes, then we'll go on and get out of here. I feel emboldened to do this joke because I see a couple bald brothers in the audience, and I see you. It's very easy to see us. We have shiny heads, but, you know, I do see you. Been bald for a while. Hey, what's up, man? You look good. Yeah, you look good. You look good. If you see a guy who is just like as bald as me or these dudes, just straight to the skin, that's like a sign of physical weakness, but mental fortitude, you know? Like, your body is decaying, but at least you can take the power back in your life and just hack the shit off, you know? Being bald, man, it's brutal. The worst thing that could happen to a bald white guy happened to me like 2 weeks ago. I was walking downtown, and it was a particularly shiny day. Like, believe it or not, this is me growing my hair out. Like, I haven't had a haircut in 4 or 5 days. So now I look like a Kiwi who wants a man bun. And, you know, it's not a great look. But I had just shaped my shit up nice and tight. I looked like Morgan Wallen if he got sick. And then... and I was walking downtown, and from across the street, this guy yelled at me, "Nice haircut, you racist skinhead!" And I like cowered. I was like, no! No, dude! This is not a radical ideology. This is male pattern baldness. Dude, it's in my genes. Ah, no, not that. White guy from Kentucky named Lee saying it's in his genes. They're like, yeah, believe it, brother. It's like, dude, no, man, it's not. I haven't slowly been becoming a Nazi since I was 22 years old. You know, it's not how it works out. And then the guy who said that to me, worth mentioning, was a white guy. So I was like, dude, you're not less racist than me just because you have bangs. You know, what are you talking about? And also, how did he see my fucking haircut underneath my Klan hood, you know? I didn't know what he was talking about. What about our wait staff, huh? What about sweet Jake? Jake and Lisa and Morgan. Normally on a sold-out show, we would have 4. Tonight, we have 3 servers. They are our 3 best servers, without question. They will expedite it. It will be quick. It will be good. Please show them respect. Please leave them a nice tip, and show a little bit of patience because there are a lot of you and only 3 of them. So make some noise for the wait staff one more time. How would you say? Comedy clubs do not exist without employees, so we love them and we need them. All right. Just a quick little recap. I think everyone knows the deal. I think we're ready to do it. Just a quick reminder. Again, 50 minutes, all right? We got 10 people doing 5. It's not gonna be that long. It'll go by pretty quick. Just lock it in. Keep your phone in your pocket. Don't think about anything other than living in the moment with us, these 10 people who have dedicated so much time and effort to getting to this point right now. So everyone's feeling good about that, right? Everyone's feeling really good about that. All right. It's about that time, baby. Okay. My time is done. We are about to start the comedy competition. All right, cool. So go ahead and start making some noise right now, baby. Go ahead and start making some noise right now. For your first comedian of the competition, make a lot of noise for Gabby Lowry!
Let's go, let's go. Oh, nothing better than the applause of white people. Makes me feel American. My name is Gabby, nice to meet you. Wave at me, wave at me. Good to see you, good to see you. If you didn't wave, I'm breaking into your car. There's a lot of nice cars. And I'm pretty sure there's one white woman in here with I brought my passport to drink, I lost my ID. There's always just one you need to keep that at home if you're not on a plane. Okay, Lisa? Listen to me. She's out there, I'm telling you, she's sitting there with her passport come on. Just wanted an espresso martini. It's a white woman's kryptonite, and that and Pinot Grigio. I don't mess with wine, it makes my butthole oily. I don't like that. I'm telling you, feels too loose. I feel like I'm on Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm we're going on vacation in the Hamptons. The kids are in lacrosse, and I'm playing pickleball at Sawyer Point. It's fun. Beer makes me feel the same way. I feel so Caucasian on that too. I'd be like, damn, let's play a game of cornhole. Let's have a bucket of Miller Lite. Let me put my trucker hat on. Let's get the boys. Let's go cabrewing. Let's go fucking cabrewing. A lot of you are like, we have the reservation. How did you know? You gotta enjoy summer before it's over. Man, I'm used to white people. I work with you guys a lot. It's a lot about asking about your cats and your small hobbies. I'm asking Karen, how's your scarf coming along? She said, it's great. It'll be ready by time the Honeycrisps are ready. I'm gardening too. I love it. But it's also hard being the only black person at my job because when that weed smell's not there, they Gabby's missing. That's the worst. That's the worst. But on the days I do get to work remote, I do dumb shit like get a pap smear, And as the women in there, they know what it is. For the men out there, it's when they take a medieval tool, they get you everything bagel and they put a half pound of cream cheese on it and smear it. That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. And I picked a male gynecologist because I said, I'm trying to get into heaven and somebody got to get in there. Somebody got to do something, Am I wrong? If hell's gonna be as hot as this summer is, I might suck a dick or two. I might have to, a little two-hand twisty. I be practicing. I heard people like grapefruits and fruit roll-ups on their genitals, so we'll see how life comes to me. I'm not gonna close any doors. I'm not gonna close any doors. Man, there's a guy back there with a bucket of Miller Lights, and I'm like, hey, he's gonna fight somebody later tonight. Yeah, that's my man's right there. When Lee was like, I'm a bald bitch, he was like, I'm a bald bitch too. You know, I love shit like that. I love that. Man, can I touch your hair? Yeah. I figured it'd be soft and white and privileged, and I'm like, damn, this is my credit score going up than a motherfucker. Hold on, come here. For the people over here, man, I'm over here. Yep, guys, my 750, 850. That's my reparations. If y'all haven't got y'all reparations, go ahead and do some shit like that. You know, white people been getting me ice cream lately too. I'm like, I like this. I said that Kamala Harris might not be too bad, am I right? Might not be too bad. I like her. Man, have y'all been to a Cincinnati Reds game? Yeah. There we go. I knew I seen some of y'all dropping y'all beers in the bar, making the floor wet and slippery. I knew I seen you guys in there. I'm telling you. That's also how I get my reparations too. White people teach me the game of baseball. They're like, that's the pitcher, that's the baseman. I've been playing this since I've been 5. Okay, I came out the womb with a bat. You know, I love that shit. You know, I'm gonna end off of this, because y'all are great. I fuck with y'all heavy. So, y'all like this? Y'all might like this, okay. So, you know, they be saying, you know, hell, gay people are going to it, cool. I got some questions for Jeffrey Epstein, you know? I got a few questions. Because who the hell wants to go to heaven with them bald little St. Jude cancer kids that just, you know, that line ain't running smooth. But that's been my time. My name's Gabby, man. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Gabby Lowry. I did not call myself a bald bitch. All right, baby, let's keep it rolling. Keep it going, baby. Make some noise for Jim Howell.
Here we go. How's everybody doing, bananas? That's what I'm talking about. My name is Jimmy, and my entire life I have battled what's known as poor impulse control. And I've got the tattoos, the GED, and the 6 kids to prove it. That's what I said, 6 kids. So tonight, I would like to talk about rubbers. When I was 13 years old, I went shopping with my mom at Target, and I have no idea why, but just out of the blue, I shoplifted 7 dozen rubbers. That's what I said, 7 dozen rubbers. Now, I don't know if you have ever ridden in a car with your mom with 84 shoplifted rubbers hid about your person, but it is not as cool as it sounds. But that's what I did. I got them home, locked myself in the bathroom, stripped down naked, and I had a dress rehearsal. Now, I don't know if any of you ever remember wrapping your own gift to your very own surprise boner party. It's pretty cool. And I don't know if you remember the amount of pube pulling, double thumb, naked rear choke it takes to get both of your balls in a goddamn rubber. That's what I said, both of them, baby. It's a shitload. It was 1983, man. You couldn't Google shit like, do both my balls go in the rubber? We're Gen Xers. We had to figure that shit out. And the answer's no. No, they should not. But yes, they can. But you're gonna need scissors to get them back out. That next Friday night, me and my buddy went to our high school football game. He brought his girlfriend. I brought my 83 shoplifted rubbers. And I went to work, slinging jimmies, baby. I was getting paid. The kids were buying these things like the sex was included. It was going great until my principal comes up to me. He says, Jimmy, I have been informed that you have been selling drugs at my football game. And I'm like, God damn. Drugs? Only drugs I've ever seen was on Thursday nights on Miami Vice, man. I'm like, no. He says, well, I've been watching you. You've been selling something. I need you to empty your pockets. So I did. 2 huge handfuls of rubbers and singles. It looked like I had mugged an ugly prostitute. A busy, ugly prostitute. The parents around laughed. Ken didn't laugh. Ken went up and unlocked the school and told me to call my parents because he was going to call the police. So I called my mom. I'm like, hey, I'm at the school. They're calling the police. And I hung up the phone. That's what I said. There was nothing I was going to say that was going to help that at all. A couple minutes later, 2 cops show up. And they're like, Ken, what seems to be the problem? My principal says, I caught this young man selling prophylactics at my football game, and I would like to press charges. And that's when I freak out. Prophylactics? I don't even know nobody that does prophylactics, man. I would never do prophylactics, ever. I've never even thought about it. And the cop looks at me, he says, son, have you been selling prophylactics? And I don't know why my principal wants me to go to prison at 13. It don't make sense. There's nobody there to defend me. And I'm like, no. Ken is a goddamn liar. I wasn't selling prophylactics. I was selling rubbers. I don't even mess with drugs. You think I'm stupid? I really said that shit just like that, too. The cops laughed, and the cops left. About 10 minutes later, my mom shows up. She's super pissed that Ken wants to throw her baby boy in jail, and she lets him know that Monday morning, her husband will be here to solve that shit. We were there early Monday morning. Immediately in the office, an argument breaks out between Ken and my dad, with Ken telling my dad, Mr. Howe, I cannot have your son selling prophylactics at my football game. My dad leans over and says, I thought you said you were selling rubbers. And I'm like, that's what I said. Hey, that is my time. My name is Jimmy. Thank you guys very much. Keep it going.
Jimmy, the Jimmy salesman. How, baby? All right, all right, all right. We got number 3 out of 10 coming to the stage right now. Make a lot of noise for Ocean Dwyer!
Oh my gosh, hi Go Bananas, how are you guys doing? Good? Oh goodness. I'm so happy to be here. I know sometimes I don't give off that energy immediately. I've been told I give off the energy of a woman who just got out of a kidnap situation and wishes she was back in it. But I'm living my dream. I'm having the best time of my life. I am happy to be here. I'm happy to be out of the house. I live with my husband. We're newlyweds, but we've lived together for 8 years now. So we're at the point of our relationship where our favorite thing to do together is spend time apart. Anyone else hit that point? 2 people in a room full of fucking liars? That's right. That's right. You have to spend time apart because distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? And time away from me makes him forget that I fart us awake every morning. I just have a nasty internal alarm clock, like my heart loves him, but my ass is trying to give him mesothelioma for the insurance money. It's working. He wears 2 CPAPs. He's double papped up. He breathes heavy. No, I love Cincinnati. I'm not from here originally. I grew up in a very small town in rural Vermont. Anybody else? No, it's never worked. It's never worked. I grew up in a very small town. My hometown had 500 people and 3 last names. One of those places, yeah. We had 3 last names. We had Potwin, and then we had Bergeron, and then we had Potwin-Bergeron. That was it. Vermont is a weird place. Like, they show people the cool part of Vermont on the TV, the part that's all like Ben and Jerry's and maple syrup and tie-dye and that band Fish that's just scamming all of our husbands into going to the concert. I'm not from that part. I'm from the part that's like camo prom dresses and heroin and just a really weird amount of fatal dirt bike accidents. It's so weird. All the kids that bullied me in high school died in dirt bike accidents. It's almost like some woman cut the brakes to all their dirt bikes and then had to come to Go Bananas. Crazy coincidence. No, I like going back to Vermont because it's a little bit backwards there still. Like, you guys have this idea called body positivity in this part of the country, right? I like to make jokes about my weight. I'm very comfortable about it. I can go to the pool in my neighborhood. Little boys are not allowed to throw ham at me anymore. That's a rule they made. Did I ask for that rule? Fuck no, I love free ham. It was great. I had my tits out, ham was coming from everywhere. I did that joke recently and a woman came up to me. She's like, honey, you don't have to say that about yourself. You're pretty. I was like, bitch, I said I was fat, not ugly. No, like this, in this part of the country, I'm considered a curvy woman. Back home in Vermont, I'm considered hardy and thick enough to survive the winter or bear attacks. And that makes me feel good about myself, right? Because like, curvy is what we use to sell cars to middle-aged men. But hardy is what we use to sell soup to football players. And I would much rather be sold to a football player. I don't know if you've seen that blonde gentleman downtown, Joe Burrow, sell me to him. No, don't do that. Don't do that. That man has a thin neck and I have a heavy pelvis. He couldn't handle it. He could not handle it. And then you guys would shoot me, it'd be Harambe too. That's what would happen. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much.
Osha Dwyer, baby. Future Mrs. Burrow. All right, man. Coming to the stage next, another proud Cincinnati boy. Make a lot of noise for Caleb Nash.
Go Bananas, how we doing? Hey, it's good to be here tonight, man. Tell you guys a little bit about myself. I get asked about my ethnicity a lot. I am mixed. On my dad's side, I'm Italian, and then my mom is black, and which is why I look Mexican, I guess. I don't know. I don't make the rules, guys. I don't know. No, people don't believe me sometimes when I tell them I'm black. I had a person ask me, he was like, how black are you though, really? It's like, well, man, not black enough to say it, if that's what you're wondering. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not black enough to say it. According to Ancestry.com, I have about 22% towards an N-word pass, and not enough to redeem, folks. I don't know. You know how that works. 22% means I have a 100% chance of getting beat up if I say it. So no, I'm not black enough to say it. Also, not quite Italian enough to say it either, right? Like, nobody should be that Italian. That's crazy. I'm just gonna say it. Nobody should be that Italian. But also, like, you're never gonna meet a woke Italian out in nature, you know? Like, dude, if you ask an Italian what LGBT stands for, they're gonna go linguine, gabagool, bolognese, tortellini, quasimodo, I don't fucking know. You think of a better cue and then give it to me, okay? All right. Hell yeah, man, you guys are fun. I smoke a lot of weed. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell by my general vibe, but I know I look like the last thing you see before you buy the worst weed you've ever smoked, but like, brother, if you ain't seeing demons, you didn't get it from me. Like, yeah, I know that's the vibe I'm giving off tonight. No, I just found out that humans cultivated weed 12,000 years ago before huge staples like corn, potatoes, and bread. Which explains why I prioritize weed over things like corn, potatoes, and bread. Like, it makes sense. I don't know, weed is cool, but it is really indulgent. Like, you can go off the rails really easily. Like, one time I ate a bunch of edibles, then I ate an entire box of Trick cereal in one sitting. As one does. You're shaking your head, yeah. But then the next day, I shit the pride flag, you guys. It was crazy. It's crazy. It was the most progressive thing I've ever done, okay? Super progressive. Speaking of being woke, I watch anime, which I think makes me a member of the LGBT community, right? It just does, okay? And here's why. Because anytime I tell somebody that I like anime, feels a lot like I'm coming out of the closet to them. Yeah, because you tell someone you like anime, they could be like, cool dude, who cares? We always knew. Or they respond like my grandma, where they're like, yikes, have you tried the Lord? Prayer? I mean, I'll never forget the best reaction I got when I told someone I watch anime. It was from my grandpa. He was like, anime? What's that? Where you like jerk off to cartoons or something? It's like, Grandpa, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's actually exactly what it is. That's crazy. When he said that, I was like, oh wow, my grandpa definitely watches anime. That's so cool. Ah, a fellow man of culture, I see. Guess that explains why grandma's 2D and printed on a pillow, guys. It makes sense. Just makes sense, you know? I don't know, man. You guys are a lot of fun. I'm gonna do a few more and then I'm gonna skedaddle. If you don't know what skedaddling is, it's just crip walking for white people. That's all that is. That's true. This is something crazy that happened to me recently. I was in a bar recently and this guy came up to me and the first words out of his mouth were, hey man, would you like some head? Which has to be the nicest thing that anybody's ever said to me before in my entire life. That's crazy. It broke my heart to turn that guy down, you know? I did let him down easy though. I was like, hey man, if I had a gay bone in my body, it would be in your mouth right now, so. Hey guys, you've been a lot of fun. I'm Caleb Nash. Keep it going for Lee, y'all.
Caleb Nash, young Cable, baby! All right, bringing up your fifth comic puts us halfway through. How we feeling, guys? We feeling okay? We feeling good? I know it's asking a lot to say, a lot of energy, focus for every single comic, but I think we're all adults here and we can lock in and do that for 5 more. So thank you guys, you've been fantastic. Make some noise for your next comedian, huh? Make some noise for your next comedian. Coming to the stage right now, Ian Squints! Hey, how we doing?
Oh yeah. I'm bad at dirty talk. I don't know how to do it. Like the best thing I've ever said is one time I was like, yeah. It's the best. It's like, this happened the last time I had sex, so this is a very old joke. About halfway through, she turns to me and she goes, hey, do you want me to get on top? And then I said, if you could, that'd be great. That's what I said to another human being who is nice enough to have sex with me. I didn't say it sexy either. I wasn't like, if you could, that'd be great. Like, I said it like she held the door open for me. Or like she was donating to my small business. Technically, she was donating to my small business. And got a little awkward after I said that. So I was like, hey, do you want me to leave? And then she said, If you could, that'd be great. And I was like, yeah. Now this is a fun night. You guys are a great audience. I've been doing stand-up for quite some time now. Sometimes it's not so great. One time I did this show in this little small town in Tennessee, and I got heckled like not even 2 minutes into my set. And I'll remember what he said for the rest of my life because it was the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. I get a couple jokes in, and I just hear all the way from the back this dude, he goes, "You're about as funny as a bunch of rabbits trying to have an orgy in a cornfield." And I'm like, that's kind of funny, you know what I mean? But he didn't like that. He snapped back at me and he goes, "It's not funny. It ruins the crop." What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Is that a phrase? Is that farm to table, dude? Is that You guys ever had somebody try to guess your job? And then it just hurts your feelings? So here's what happened. I was at the grocery store. I had a big bag of dog food over my shoulder, and this older guy, he passes me, and he stops, and he goes, "Wow, you look like a nice, strong young man. I bet you do scrap metal." I don't want to look like I do scrap metal, you know what I mean? Like, what does that even look like? What about me says that I do scrap metal on site? Am I noticeably sticky? Do I got bees following me? What the fuck, dude? Like, I do appreciate him calling me strong, though. Like, I do want to look strong, but I want to look strong, like, from going to the gym strong, not dragging a washing machine to the fucking scrapyard strong. Like, this stranger just looks at me in my eyes and calls me Macho Man Randy Salvage. Like, if you're gonna make fun of me, at least be accurate. Like, I know what I look like. You guys can see me. I look like the ghost of Milwaukee's best. Looks like on the weekends I go to the Great Wolf Lodge and go swimming in my jeans. You guys heard of a cocaine bear? Well, I look like fentanyl seahorse. That's what This weird thing happened to me the other day at my job. I was sitting at the lunch table with a couple of my coworkers, and one of them turns to me and they go, "Hey, Ian, would you suck a dick for $1 million?" Which was kind of weird because he was scratching a lottery ticket when he was asking me that. Makes my work environment a bit strange, you know what I mean? He'll just be passing me in the hallway and be like, "Hey, Ian. Playing my numbers later." And I hope he wins, I do, because I am so tired of being poor, dude. Like, if that's what I gotta do to stop being poor, so every time he's playing his lottery, I'm just putting on lipstick. I'm like, "Come on, 7. You know, my dad used to always tell me closed mouths don't get fed, and I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. I've been Ian Squints, thank you guys so much. I need that $1,000, guys.
Who's lonely? Talk to Ian after the show. All right, baby, we're halfway through. 6 out of 10 coming to the stage right now. Make a lot of noise for Cody Walker.
Hey, what's up? Give it a one more time for Lee Kimbrell. I got some elementary school teachers in the house tonight. Give it up for the teachers that came out to support. Anytime my teachers come to a show, it's like one of two responses. It's either, "Hey, Cody, we're really proud of you and everything you're doing," or it's, "The American education system is failing these children." It's one of the two. Oh, man. Give it up one more time for Ian Squints. Ian's great. You can see him later stealing your catalytic converter. Oh, guys. It's exciting times. Weed is legal in Ohio now? Yeah. I don't know that's going to change a whole lot. I think people that smoke weed, they're just gonna keep smoking weed. People that don't, I don't think they're just gonna pick it up now. The only thing I've noticed change, though, is that everyone I know has a cousin that's trying to get their grandpa high. Yeah, I feel like you might be laughing because you're the cousin. No, dude, my cousin came up to me at Thanksgiving this year, and he goes, "Hey, now that it's legal, you think Grandpa'd be down? What do you think Grandpa'd be like on weed? I bet he'd be crazy. I bet Grandpa'd be wild on weed." And I was like, "Yeah, I bet he would be wild because Grandpa has dementia." Yeah, I don't know what you know about the side effects of dementia, but that's a lot of the memories gone away. And I don't know if you know how weed works, but that's pretty much the rest of the memories, you know? Let's leave him a flashback or two. Let him remember the first time he saw Grandma's nipple, you know? Give him something. Give him something to look back upon. My cousin's like, "Oh, come on, man, it's legal. It'll be cool. Let's do it one time." It's like, dude, Grandpa's favorite LA Laker right now is Tucker Carlson. He thinks Tucker's out there doing reverse layups. I don't know that bong rips are for Papa. My grandpa told me at the grocery store a couple of weeks ago that he fought in the Iraq War. He's stealing valor from the wrong generation of veterans. I don't know that weed's for him. When weed became legal, my father became a botanist overnight. Yeah. Didn't trust the science during COVID, but weed became legal. He cracked the textbook open. Yeah, immediately started growing weed in his basement. And that sounds cool, but I live down there. And I can tell some of you are still thinking, "Oh, that's still pretty cool. Your dad's growing weed in the basement, man. Pretty cool." It's not. Mainly because I keep waking up to him saying things to the weed that he never said to me as a child. Every morning I wake up and he's over there like, "You've got potential. You're gonna grow up to be so big and make so many people happy one day. One of these days you might even move out of this basement." And that last one hurt my feelings, you know, because that's where I live. That's where I'm growing. Now, I live with my folks. It gets a bad rap, but it's fun. We're watching all the shows that we used to watch as kids, but they've changed a little bit now. Shows specifically like American Idol and The Voice, like that used to be a show where like a really good singer would come on, and we'd all be like, "Oh my God, how have they now been discovered?" And then a really bad singer would come on, and we'd all laugh. And now it's become what I call the sad backstory Olympics. Yeah, it's literally just a competition. Who has the saddest story wins. Every contestant comes up like, "Hi, my name's Gerald. I was only born with 9 fingers. I lost 4 of those fingers in an unfortunate drive-through window accident. I can no longer play the guitar. My brother Billy, he's gonna be my fingers tonight. I'll be the voice. And I'm gonna be singing 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. Because that's what Gwen Stefani said would relate to my backstory." The second person comes up. She's like, "Hi, my name's Bethany. And sadly, my mother was in the first plane that went to the first tower on 9/11. My father was actually in the second plane that went to the second tower. Due to a logistical issue, my dog was on the plane that hit the Pentagon. My grandma's in the crowd tonight. She has stage 9 ankle cancer. She's gonna die before I get to the chorus of this song. And I'll be singing Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus." Guys, my name's Cody Walker. Thanks for coming up.
Cody Walker, everybody. Cody Walker. All right, babe. All right, here we go. Raging into the night. Make a lot of noise for your next comedian, Harrison Butler.
White people, what's up? God damn, it's white as hell in here. Sprinkle a nigga. Damn, this some bullshit. I feel like I'm about to get auctioned off. This some, Shit! Good thing I never watched Get Out, because I'd be very judgmental right now. Just Shit, white man, let me rub your head. Just good luck. Want some of that credit too, goddammit. Oh, this is amazing. Shit. I done had a fucked up day. I don't know if y'all ever found out y'all broke by a homeless dude. It just fucked my day up. Like I was at the gas station and shit, you know, trying to put a little 5 on 10 and shit, and this homeless dude is just looking at me. I just knew he was about to ask me for some money. But I'm like, I'm about to say no, but before I can even say it, he's like, no. Like, bitch, wait a motherfucking minute, goddammit. Some bullshit. You know, everybody, I'm from Cincinnati, man. I love the Bengals, man. I love the Bengals right now. I'm telling you. Yeah. Telling you, man, Joe Burrow, he done changed my life. You know, he done fucked up my relationship with my girl. She just don't like to see me happy with nobody else. And I went and I got these Bengals tattoos and everything. She was like, I'm next. I was like, no, you're not. She was like, wow, you just so gay. I was like, first of all, don't ever say that. She was like, well, you love Joe Burrow. I was like, I do. She was like, do you love me? I was like, When Joe Burrow got his hair done and shit, I was calling my boy Drew. I'm like, bro, you see Joe Burrow hair? Like, that nigga look good. Little slim shady mother. Love that shit. I might do it myself. This bitch gonna walk in the room like, look at my hair. I was like, what you do? I got it done. I was like, that's cool. She just don't get it. Like, Joe Burrow really changed my life. He got me believing in things. Like, you know, because, you know, you come back from an injury like that, nobody thought we was going to the Super Bowl. Like, I started believing in shit like, maybe Santa Claus is real. Like, maybe I can fly. I don't know. Maybe my dad will come back. I don't know. My dad, he the hide-and-go-seek champ, and fuck y'all, okay? Cause it's cool, cause I've been praying, like I've been praying to God, and he brought me to this beautiful town of Montgomery, and I said, like, God, I'm gonna go white this time, and I see a lot of candidates in this motherfucker right now, and sir, you look like you got your shit together. You wanna adopt a nigga? If you say no in front of all these people, you racist, so, you still ain't saying shit, sir. I'm just, all right, fuck you, Dad. It's okay, it's cool. I just always wanted to get that off my chest. It's fine. Nah, it's cool, man. You know, see y'all all coupled up in relationships and everything. I'm obviously single now. It's cool, because I said I was going to take this time to get back in the gym and get fit. You know, try to be like Joe Burrow and shit. Honestly, I'm just lying. I just notice girls don't like when you're on top and your arms be shaking like this. And she be sitting there like, give me some more dick. I'm like, I ain't got no more dick, bitch. Can you please turn around, please? She's talking about, I'm about to come. I already came, bitch. And then, that's just me? Okay. Fuck you, strong arm motherfucker. All right. It's cool. Because I did end up finding me a girl, and Dad, you would have been proud of me, because, you know. But it was pitch black when we walked in our house, and, like, I'm, like, you know, I'm cool. Like, I'm just going in there to do my thing. But then, next thing you know, my throat just started. But I wasn't paying that shit no attention, so I'm back there, and Dad, I was killing this shit. Dad. And next thing you know, I heard tss. I was like, what the fuck is that? But I'm from the hood, so I'm used to roaches. And I just heard a meow. I'm like, oh, shit. This bitch got a cat. I'm highly allergic to cats. So now my throat is going crazy. This bitch talking about, ooh, start that thing up, daddy. Start that thing up. I'm like, the cat is in between my legs. I'm kicking the fuck out this cat. This bitch talking about skateboard that pussy, daddy. Skateboard that pussy. The cat fucking bite my leg. I'm like, ah! She's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm killing this pussy. Go bananas, I've been Harrison Butler. I appreciate y'all.
Harrison Butler, baby, Mr. Bingle himself. 3 more comics Tuesday night. We got 3 more comics. Make a lot of noise for the first of the 3, Corinne Turnbow!
I ain't one of them excitable niggas. I don't want to rub your fucking head. Them was the excitable young niggas. That's not me at all. I am an old millennial, okay? I just barely made the cusp of millennial. I am damn near 40, and shit is weird right now for us. Like, no, for real. And I am a millennial black woman. And if y'all been watching the news, you gotta know shit is weird right now for millennial black women. And we gonna get to, but here's the thing. I'm gonna get to that in a second, because us millennial black women, we been knew shit was weird. We done had signs, shit been going weird for a long time. It's been a slow burn, but it's been towards millennial black women. The first thing that they did was they took R. Kelly from us. And here's the thing, I get it. I'm not proud of what R. Kelly did. R. Kelly deserved to be under the jail for that bullshit he pulled. But I wasn't ready to stop liking R. Kelly. R. Kelly has sentimental value to me. The first time that I sucked a dick in a Honda Accord with the emergency brake in my sternum, it was the remix to Ignition, Hop It Down! R. Kelly got a song called Strip For You. That's the first time I gave a nigga some pussy with no t-shirt on, bitch. Like, I was giving away Winnie the Pooh pussy this whole time. Just a little shirt. Just a little shirt, box out. R. Kelly told me I could strip. I took that t-shirt out and I let my titties flap around. Listen, R. Kelly, I was salty. The second person, though, it got worse. They took R. Kelly. Then, here come Diddy's stupid ass. I'm telling you, they've been giving us signs. It's a slow burn. We found out that Diddy was a bitch of a person. Like, I don't condone shit Diddy did. I'm not for it. But I wrote this joke before that tape came out. I knew Diddy did that shit. That lady sued that man for $500,000, and in less than 24 hours, they settled out of court. I can't get a nigga to go half on a Plan B pill knowing he nutted in me the night before. And you mean to tell me that man gave her upwards of $500,000 in less than 24 hours? Diddy did that. Diddy absolutely did that shit. And now we here. Now we have Kamala Harris, a black woman, running against Donald Trump. I know I'm in Montgomery, Ohio. I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't give a fuck. It's not that I hate Trump so much. I won't be voting for him, but I don't hate Trump like, oh, he's such a bad person. What I don't like is the fact that now Trump has opened up the doors for celebrities to get jobs that they not fucking qualified for. That's why they had Snoop Dogg and Flavor Flav over there fucking with the women's club. Y'all saw the shit? They really had niggas in Paris. Y'all saw the shit? That's Trump's fault. Had no business being over there. Trump said, I got 2 black jobs. I'm gonna make sure. And so he opening the door for some bullshit. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not mad at that. Because I really do love the fact that Kamala is running. But my favorite thing that I love about the fact that Kamala is running is the fact that the only thing they got to say about her is she's a diversity hire, which we all know traditionally being a black woman just catapults you up the fucking... Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna go over real good in this crowd. Don't give a fuck. Talking to y'all. But my absolute favorite thing is the fact that the other thing they're saying about her is that she slept her way to the top. She fucked her way to the top. That's the only reason she got her job. Because they feel like that's going to deter a lot of people. But what they did not estimate is I'm a hoe. Bitch, you know how much dick and pussy I done gave out for free? I'm sitting here telling jokes on a Tuesday. All the dick and pussy I done gave out, and I'm here. That bitch done sucked dick all the way to the presidential goddamn election to the oath. She gonna suck dick to open the freeway. I'm just saying, if you can manage a pussy, you can manage this goddamn country. Thank y'all so much.
The Rin Turbo, baby. All right, man, we got 2 comics left, baby. 2 comics left, including this next guy coming to the stage. Make a lot of noise for Spencer the Monkey.
Oh my God, how are you guys doing, huh? God, I can't believe Corinne came up and said who she was voting for. This is an audience vote fucking thing, dude. I'm voting for whoever you are voting for. Let me say that. Let me say that right now. I'm doing good, man. I've been doing a lot of thinking, guys. I got good news. There's a lot of people getting divorced in this country, and I think I know what is at the root of the problem for this generation. Because, you know, I'm not married, but I get it. You know what I mean? It's hard. People get married. Time starts to go by. Maybe you're not having as much sex as you used to have, you know? Maybe money gets tight, right? All that stuff happens, and then right at that part of the marriage, every school sends every kid home with a loud plastic flute they have to practice an hour a day. The recorder has to be the end of some of the marriages in this country. How many fucking dads get home from a long day at work just like, oh my God, not again. If I have to hear hot cross buns through the wall one more fucking time. I'm going into work tomorrow and I'm fucking my secretary. I gotta get out of this somehow. Just yelling at your kids for no reason, just like, that's enough, Mary had a little lamb in there. How about Mom had wine at breakfast? Do you know that song? This family's falling apart. My parents have actually been together for 30 years. They're still together. You know why? I learned how to play the fucking recorder. Everybody's in there doing fucking whatever. I'm Kiss from a Rose by Seal. I was a prodigy. My relationship with my dad isn't as good as it used to be. I will say that. We're fine. It's just never as good as when you're a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're a dad and you have a son, the first 15 years, you're just kind of showing them, like, vaguely cool guy shit all the time, hoping that they like you from just the association of the memory. Like, I remember one time, I remember one time I was like 7 and my dad called me in to the room where we had the family computer, which also just tells you what time period this was in. And he called me into the other room and he had just a picture pulled up on the internet of like a race car. And he was like, what do you think of that? I was like, I think you're the fucking man. Can we print that out? Can we print that? You know, he like shows you your first rated R movie, you know. You get a little older, you turn 12, he teaches you how to jack off, you know. What, is that not how everybody learned? That's what I thought. His dad taught him, my grandpa taught him, and then he taught me. And one day I'll have a son and he'll turn 12 and I'll teach him. I just need everybody to know that's not real. That's obviously not true. You can also know that's not true because no guy needs to be taught how to do that. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's signing up for classes at the Y for that. Every guy in here just woke up one day and was like, I have an idea. Some people woke up with that idea today, you know? It's a good idea. Anyway, so now things aren't as good as with my dad. That was the point of that. Are you guys horny? All right, one lady's I
I'm not like super horny right now, but sometimes it gets the best of you. You know what I mean? This was a little while back. I was in college and I was dating this girl, and we were being intimate, you know, and she looked back at me over her shoulder, just to paint a picture of what's going on, just so, you know, use your imagination. And she turned around to me. I know this is a lot. She goes, "Do whatever you want to me." I was like, I am. I don't know what you thought I had planned beyond this, but we're pretty much at the limits of my imagination right now. Like, do whatever I want? How about 90-second water break right now? All right, you guys are awesome, man. Give it up for Lee.
Spencer DeMulkey, the 9th out of 10. Coming to the stage, your last competitor of the evening, Tuesday night. Make some noise for Nick Higdon!
Hey, keep it going for all the comics you saw so far tonight. I mean, they were fucking great. This was one of the best contests I've ever been a part of. Clap harder, damn it! Clap for them! Clap for my friends, yes! Yes, good! Hard claps only from here on out, that's what I say. No soft stuff in here. Good. So, do you guys know what the golf clap is? Anybody? No, it's what Tiger Woods gave all those strippers. Hey guys, how we doing? There we go. There we go. Hey, weed's legal now. You guys excited about that? Anybody excited about that? All right, mild enthusiasm. That's good. I guess. I don't know. I'm not really much of a weed smoker myself, to be honest. Like, just to give you an idea, it's been so long since I've smoked that my old dealer's now a realtor. Yeah, didn't know they could do that. I didn't know it either until I tried to call him one time to get some weed, and when he told me that he sold houses, I just thought he was speaking in code. I was getting pissy with him too. I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. How many bedrooms can I get for $40? Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I just moved into a new apartment. Get this, my neighbor, dude's got a rat tail. It's crazy. His name's Rat Tail Ronnie. Well, I don't know if his name's Ronnie. I'm just assuming because the rat tail, but I do know this. He drives a U-Haul. Now, when I say that, I don't mean like he works for U-Haul. I mean like that's his car. Like he owns a U-Haul. Well, owns is a strong word. He has possession of a U-Haul. And let me tell you, I see him whipping around my apartment parking lot. Dude, Ronnie's nasty in that motherfucker. It's crazy. He's whipping, it's nuts. And you know what I think it is? Because I think it's the rat tail. I do. I think if you have a rat tail, you're better at driving a U-Haul. Like, have you seen Avatar? You know how, like, when they plug their ponytails into the dragons? That's what I mean. I think, like, Ronnie's plugging his rat tail in the cigarette lighter of that U-Haul and just gunning it. He's in there, he's like, it's no longer a U-Haul, it's a wee-haul. In order to tame it, he had to feed a diesel out of his hand. He's like, easy, girl. But yeah, I'm liking the new place so far. I'm right next to the Speedway. I go there every morning. I've been talking to this girl there named Gail. She works behind the counter. You know how every gas station kind of has like a methy lady? Gail's the methy. Don't pull back on me, you know what I'm talking about. The one behind the counter that's always like scrawny and stands like a meerkat. You know what I mean? She just works there to get closer to the cigarettes. Gail, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen one gas station lady, you've seen them all. They all look the same. I'm actually writing a book about it. I'm gonna call it Deja Vu at Pump Number 2. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like I said, I've been talking to her every morning. We've kind of got a little bit of a bond going on now. I was in there about a week ago, and we were talking about tattoos. And out of nowhere, she's like, dude, you want to see my fucking back piece? And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was part of the Speedy Rewards, but yeah, Gail, let's see that back piece. And she goes, all right. Lifts up her shirt and undoes her bra so I get a real good look. Meanwhile, there's a line behind me. They have no idea what's happening. They're confused. They're looking. They're like, is this boy about to fuck a gas station lady? Lucky. She's awesome, though. The tattoo, one of the wildest tattoos I've ever seen. Like, just to give you an idea, so basically here's what it was. It was an oval frame, right? Because it was supposed to be a mirror. And then in the middle of it, it was her 2 kids. Fucking scary looking kids. They're looking straight ahead, they're like. And then underneath it, it said, always watching my back. And I was like, oh, so there's no way she has custody of these kids, right? Like, that's a tattoo that says, I love my kids, but I kind of like Percocet a little bit more. Hey, guys, that's my time. I've been Nick Hickton. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming out.
Nick Higdon, make some noise for him, hey. All right, hey, you did it. 10 out of 10. Comedians, if you were on the show tonight, come back up here. Let's see all those beautiful faces again, huh? Make some noise for them while they're coming up here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good Lord, guys. I'm not gonna lie, man. Once that third Miller High Life hit, I was in the back there almost crying about how proud I am of all these people. Make some noise for your comedians, huh? All right, guys, when I say your name, give them a wave. Walk back to where you came from. Gabby Lowry! Jimmy Howe! Jim Howe! Osha Dwyer! Caleb Nash! Ian Squints, baby! Mr. Cody Walker! Harrison Butler! Corinne Turnbow! Spencer DeMulkey! And Nick Higdon! All of your finalists, hell yeah, good job, guys. What a show it was. Okay. Now we get to exercise our democratic right, baby. We're voting. Remember, vote for 3. Vote for 3. When you're done voting, go ahead and hold it up in the air. Somebody with a bucket. Let's get a bucket over here on the right side of the room. Okay. We need more buckets. Hey, Winkler, get a bucket. Hey, Mikey, we need some more buckets out here. God dang. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, guys. Yes. Bucket boys, let's get a bucket to the right side of the room over here. Here we go, we got a ballot man right behind you guys here. Sweet, sweet, tall drink of water. Mike Frank. Oh yeah. Pretty killer. What's up? How you doing, James? Doing all right, brother.
If you're still on the ballot, please hold it up in the air. If you're still on the ballot, please hold it up in the air.
Believe it or not, that wasn't a recording. That was a human man, Phil Pointer. This was so fun. Any more ballots? Hold them in the air. Any more ballots? Hold them in the air. Okay. Thank you for the shush over there. I love you for that. That was very sweet. So also right now, while the votes are getting counted, our servers are going to be coming around. It's check time. I wish we could all let you guys eat and drink for free, but alas, this is a business. Leave a nice big old tip. Everybody thinks that they're scared of public speaking, and I understand why. But public speaking is fun when everybody is like into it and watching. The nightmare is when you have to stand up in front of 200 people in the dark who are talking, you know? It's probably the hardest part. But truly, I mean, this shit ain't about me, dude. We had 10 comics up here. I think some of you guys understand the veracity of this. Not to get too corny with it, but God, dude, we do care about this, man. Comedians really, really do care about it, dude. You make zero money for 10 years and then you still don't. You know? I mean, think about that. The people that are doing that are at this contest right now, man, they're hitting open mics, dude. They're going to 2, 3, 4, 5 open mics a week. They're driving there. Sometimes they're paying for parking. They're all young alcoholics, you know. So sorry, Cody Walker's family. He's fine. No. Cody is actually way too well adjusted for this. I will say this is a huge fucking deal, I've been saying, and to get that across to you guys, we pulled out all the stops. Whoever wins tonight gets this. So, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty fucking big deal, all right? We got this shit overnighted from Amazon, all right? We're not fucking around. We must have a tiny trophy factory in Cincinnati because we ordered that shit on Friday night and it got here on Saturday morning. It's crazy.
Little tiny trophies.
The smallest trophies. Right on. All right, cool. So we're going to kill some time. We're going to have some people come up here with me. Phil, the other mic is on 6. If you're in the audience and you want to tell a joke, okay, you guys are clearly funny people. If you want to tell a joke, you can do a joke. Might be like, all right, I've been pretty cool for like 3 minutes. Stop talking. What are we doing, guys? I mean, I get it. The only person who doesn't want me to be up here more than you is fucking me, okay? Right? I know what's happening right now. These lights are bright. Here's a street joke, okay? If you have a joke in your heart, you can tell it. Here's a street joke that I grew up. I heard this from my grandfather when I was 7 years old. 7 years old. He goes, so there was this guy, and he was really crazy. And he was so crazy, he had to go see a doctor. And he was so crazy that he went to go see the doctor, and he wore a diaper made out of saran wrap. Doctor looked at him and goes, well, I can clearly see your nuts. He read that on a Laffy Taffy in 1932. It's pretty fucking good, huh? So if you have a joke in your heart, something like that, you can go ahead and do that. Be a good time. Is anybody here tonight because I asked you to come on an Uber ride? Just wondering, never the case. All right, cool. Any audience members? Brother, my bald brother, dude. Do you want to tell a joke? You got one? Dude, they all looked at each other because they're all a little bald. Dude, the hat, I ripped the hat fish for a long time, brother. You know, it works. Anybody got a joke? Well, okay, fair enough, dude. We have got the 2017 funniest person in Cincinnati. He's gonna come up here and rip a little ditty with me. Make some noise for Rand Barnacle, huh? What do you say? Philly, his mic is on 6.
Check, 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 check.
Make some noise for Rand. He won this shit in 2017. Hasn't cut his hair since.
Turn this up way loud, way loud.
Does not need it, but
yeah,
we'll turn it up anyway.
Turn it up louder than it should be. I think it's off.
It's fully not working at all. It might as well just be a plastic Fisher Price. We're in 6.
Allegedly. Well, this killed all the
guy
momentum.
This man right
This
here, what's
killed.
your name?
Oh,
now we're
fuck,
hot.
yeah.
Here we go.
This killed all the momentum of me flipping off this motocross rider and then coming over to this old fucker with a stone face and flipping him off.
This old fucker with a stone face really aided the show. What's your name, brother? Todd. When I came up here and I was in my suit, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it doesn't fit at all. There's a fucking hole that I got in there right there.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, man. When I do the electric slide, I fucking do the electric slide, you know? I'm not to rip through a fucking mall suit, baby.
Yeah.
But, dude. So, no, but Todd, I came up here and I was barely moving in my suit trying to plug in your microphone.
Yeah.
And then he said, "Do you need a flashlight?" And I said, "I do." And then for 20 seconds, he couldn't get his phone flashlight to work.
He pulled out an actual mag light. He's like, I got it.
Takes off a bandana. He's got a fucking light right there. He's
It's
ready,
just-
dude.
This is for when
You
I
were
read
awesome.
in bed.
You were fucking jacked.
I feel like
that's
he
right.
wishes he was at home cutting grass.
Ooh, I love a good grass cut.
I know you do. That's like a hillbilly thing to like.
Oh, no.
No, I like to look out and I like to have somebody cutting the grass. Preferably, I'll find it.
Me.
You. Yeah. You come over and cut my grass.
So in 2017, Rand won this contest.
It's true.
He
Here's
was
the
a much
joke.
younger man. He was about 52 at the time.
Yeah.
And do you remember what joke won it for you? What was your opener?
No, I don't remember what I opened on. We can run it back. It's on my computer.
There you go. Watch
Somebody run up and get my computer, slap it on here, do it in record time for me. I remember I had a joke where I said Prince was made out of cum. That's all I remember.
Oh, yeah. And that was before the renovation, and now everything in here is purple, and it looks like fucking Prince's sex dungeon.
Yeah, yeah.
This place is awesome.
It kind of does look like Prince's tomb. It's nice. But yeah, I said he's made out of cum and diamond dust. That's what I said.
Believe
and
that.
people loved it. A guy in a striped shirt, like, you got up, he kissed me right on the mouth when I did it. He stood up, he said, Bellissimo. You're dressed like a French guy. I don't know why you're dressed like...
Dude.
It's because of the Olympics. That's
Yeah,
why.
absolutely.
Guy got Olympicked out, and he came to the comedy show like, I'm going to be France today.
You look like Snack Harlow. Yeah, dude, it's a good look, man.
He's like a Kentucky white rapper. That actually, people hate him now.
Dude, it's funny that you say he looks French. I just went to
France.
French Canada for the first time. I went up to Montreal for the first time last week. It is just fully French.
Yeah.
I had no idea. And I got burned so many times because when like your server walks up to you, everyone's French and they just speak French. So they
You're
would
like,
come
man,
up to you.
speak American.
No,
man."
no, but no, I'm like getting into it, you know? Do I hate the French? Yeah. But
Well, first,
But am
before
I
I
trying to be
start
nice?
my,
Yeah.
before I start my meal, thank me, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
They're like, you're in Canada. Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
But they walk up and they go, because they're French and they speak French, and they go, bonjour. And you're so hyped
Nice.
to do it. You're so hyped that you're in this moment. I've never left the country, so I was so excited. I was
Like,
like, I'm in
bonjour.
a foreign land. Exactly. I go, bonjour. And then they think that you can speak French, so they just like start rattling off bars in French to you. Pretty much.
And you're like, French fries?
Yeah.
You fries? You fries. Caesar salad, bad guy, you fries.
Damn, that was a very historically accurate
Dude,
joke. I don't know if
so
everyone
it's-
caught
and,
that.
and
but-
he still has his arms crossed. Still! Get up here.
But dude, I stole French valor like 4 or 5 times.
You faked the funk?
Someone said bonjour, I get excited, I go bonjour, and then they start speaking to me in French. It happened so many times that in order to get out of it, I just immediately, instead of saying like,
You went
oh,
like
I'm
this?
sorry, I don't speak French, I just tried to sound.
To get out. They were like, and you were like, piss your pants. I'm American. Yeah, say it with the accent.
I tried
that
to sound
accent
American.
sucks. God, do the
They're
accent.
rude too.
I got nothing.
Fuck you.
Dude, it was a weird country. It was a weird fucking
I thought
country.
you would have been like, nobody has a good French accent.
French people do.
Really?
Yes, and Canadian people do. It's a weird thing. I feel bad for them. They just got a country.
Does anybody
in their
think they can
country.
do a good French accent?
Oui, oui.
Ooh. Did you say so with such a bratty attitude that you know you could do a French accent? That was it?
Say something like, give me an apple.
That is a man with 2 dangly earrings. He can do a French accent. Are you French? Whoa, what the fuck?
He didn't fool me. Just because he's dressed like he's in the French Matrix, he didn't fool me.
I was about to say. Like you're in the French underground house scene, dude.
Yeah.
You're like,
kinda
are you
are.
French? And you're like, basically.
I had
Dude,
to
Montreal is one of those cities where
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a huge city, very international, but it's like so big to the point that everything is. I don't know. I tried to get a massage and literally couldn't find a place where they weren't gonna jack me off at the end.
Wow.
I couldn't even find one. Everyone I walked into, I was like, "Are you gonna jack me off first and then rub my shoulders? This is fucking weird."
And
dude.
where is this? And what part of Montreal is this
Godless
in?
Montreal, dude. Can't buy a vape in Montreal?
You can't buy a vape?
Can't buy a vape in Montreal.
Montreal is simply it's basically to drive there.
What, 25?
Well, we'll do it from Go Bananas. It is 12 hours and 28 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
rip
be-
it. Let's all go to
I'll be
Montreal
there
right
by-
now. Get a hand job. Buy some legal
I'll
weed.
be there
Let's
at
go.
9:30 a.m. tomorrow, and I'll get jacked off, and I'll drive back.
Let's do it.
I'll be home for the show.
Can I do a little joke that I was doing at these Canada shows?
Yeah.
It's a little hokey or
It's
whatever.
only going to kill with this French motherfucker right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, right.
And
But
him.
I was hosting in Canada, and you're up there, and you're trying to speak to these people, and I go, who do you guys like more, white Justin Trudeau or black Justin Trudeau? And they all kind of gasped.
I don't get it.
Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, known blackface guy.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I mean...
They were like, sacre bleu!
One picture came out of him like 5 years ago, and he came out and was like, I am so sorry. And then since then, like 30 more have coming out. He just didn't do it for Halloween. That motherfucker went as like real Jesus. He did full blackface for Christmas. It's fucking crazy, dude.
For Christmas?
Well, Jesus is black. Come on, guys. I thought we were on board with that, right? Jesus.
That's true.
But here's the rest of the joke.
That guy, he didn't say it, but he did beam it into my brain. He said, not in my fucking world.
But I made fun of them for having a prime minister who does blackface, and then they laughed. And I said, I can't make fun of you, though. You have a leader who paints himself black. We have one who paints himself orange, and another one who can't even fucking finger paint. And, went over pretty well, right? It's not bad for a host set. I'm like, okay, like me. It's not bad.
That's funny.
I believe you.
I forgot I was up here for a second.
Well, Rand, this is pretty foreign territory for me. I'm normally up here by myself.
Some
but
weird
Rand,
motherfuckers in
it has a podcast called Rand So Far with Blake. Anybody ever heard of it? By round
One
of
guy.
applause.
One guy in the comics. Woo!
It's very good. It's with him and Blake Hammond. They have a podcast, comes out every week, and then they do this shit live. And they do it like this, except instead
Like
of
this.
Yeah.
Me and Blake both come up for 25 minutes. We go. That's all we do. We go. Yeah. You're dressed like Wario. We're like that.
No,
Why
she's
did
dressed
you
like
get-
a minion.
Well, lady, why are you dressed? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up,
Come on,
minion.
minion.
Stand up, minion.
Salute. You look good.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
Damn, who looks like Gru? Who looks like Gru in here? Me, fuck you!
That man is like, what the fuck is a Gru?
I don't look like Gru. Gru's
Dude,
short.
This,
I'm just wearing a suit.
this table looks like they kicked that table out of Thanksgiving this year. Doesn't it? I don't care what gender you are, you cut the grass. You get out there, you cut grass.
You don't listen to corn, you eat corn, goddammit! You grow corn like a man!
Arms still crossed, arms still crossed, arms still crossed. 70 minutes of a comedy show. Fuck you too. insanity.
Dude, we needed to bring Rand up here at the end because the show in its entirety was just this feel good, support everybody. And I think we all agree we needed Rand to come up here and be like, fuck you! Fucking balance
Well,
it
I
out.
don't know. I'm not actually mad.
No,
Where the
it's
fuck
fun.
did she go? Now we got to start over. Bring the contestants back up.
I forgot to say up top, I think most of you guys know this, but whoever wins this tonight gets $1,000. That's pretty cool, huh? And if I'm being dead serious...
Am I
was
in it?
Yeah.
Am I in it?
You're not in it. I'm sorry, man.
Fudge.
There are some people on this contest who, if they win tonight, it will like triple their net worth. You know? Dude, if Ian Squints wins, he's gonna take the giant check that we got and like try to take it to the bank.
All right, let me get the hell out of here. Let me get the hell out of here. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, here we go, boy. Let's go, boy. All right. Is the check in the back? Okay, because when I see the check coming, I'm just on good faith. We've all become really good friends tonight. Everyone close your eyes because it is like a big ass check and the name's gonna be all big. If you don't close your eyes, that's fine, but if you see the name and you yell it out, I will actually beat you to death. What do we got back here? We feeling hot? All right. Or we just get the check for the pick. All right, here it comes. Rand's bringing it up. Yeah, just hold it above your head. The 2024 winner of the Funniest Person in Cincinnati contest is Jim Howe. He wants to say something.
Fuck yeah! Man, you guys rock. Every one of you rock. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the ones who have come up to all the shows and supported, man. What a great line of comics tonight. I appreciate it. I do want to give a couple shout outs. One's to a buddy of mine in the back. We have done a lot of traveling together. We go to Indy, we go to Dayton, we go to Louisville. Johnny Tremarco, man, thank you very much, brother, for traveling with me. You fucking rock. Thank Go Bananas for throwing the pro-ams and having comics and stuff like that, getting to learn to cut my teeth here. A lot of great comedians to chip off of. I appreciate it. I'd also like to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Rob Wilfong, for booking me on a lot of shows, giving me a lot of tips and mentoring me. I appreciate the guy very much. You guys rock. Thank you very much.
Jim Howe, FPIC 2024, baby. Let's fucking go, man. All right, I love you guys. Get home safe. Go Bananas forever. I love you. God does too. Goodbye.
For those of you who have not gotten your checks yet, so the servers will be around to take care of that in just a moment.